IP Farms. Well, it's another hot one this morning. I'm like I'm always saying that when we get started, but adventure begins today. Possibly hauling 2 trucks. I'll explain more as we go along. Talked a little bit about it in the video where the truck broke down. Possibly, not 100% sure, but might be bringing home another towing rig. Probably not what all you guys are thinking, but I've had this set up before in the past and really liked it. Pennies on the dollar, of course, so we'll see what happens. If I don't mail between now and then, we'll bring you along for as much as we can. Stay tuned. Well, here we go, guys, again. Headed down the road. Brought something in this morning. I did not get any footage of it, load and unload, or the haul. Try to throw a picture up here right now, and then I'll show you more about it when we get back. So let's go get the next thing that the trailer's been holding me up on picking up. Up a little bit. Back up. Well, successful loading. I'll explain more later. We're fixing to get wet. It's storming and thunder and lightning, but it's on there. Just sitting a monumental test. I don't know what is. Well, here it is, guys. I didn't get you any footage of loading it that morning. We were headed out, but 1988 F250 4-wheel drive. It's got the 460 electronic fuel injection, ZF5 transmission. Not a speck of rust on it. Body's in good shape. Interior's pretty good. It's air conditioned tilt wheel XLT Lariat. The bed was not on it. That went with it. I'm on the fence about whether to keep that on there or put a flatbed on it. I'm sure for right now it'll just be that pickup bed. It's got a spot here in the front that messes with my mind. Said they messed that up when they were loading it on the rollback to bring it home, but the bed itself. But anyway, I think it had a utility body on the truck. New tires, been sitting a little while. It needs a couple small things, nothing major. Couldn't really pass it up for the deal. You know, we talked about it with the service truck, and I'm still standing here still on the fence about it, because you've all seen in the beginning part of this video what we were loading on the trailer, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. But wouldn't be bad to have a quote-unquote pickup again that's roadworthy, that's you know, ready to tow anything. I've had several of these motor and transmission combos over the years. They're really good for what they are. Gas mileage wise, power, torque, it's got to be a whole lot better than that 5.4. I mean, I know it is because I've witnessed both of them now, but I don't know, we'll see. Kind of on the fence about it. Couldn't really pass it up, like I said, for the deal. So we might replace the service truck pulling heavy stuff with this and not just use it as a regular pickup. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. What a rig that is, huh? Well, you saw us loading it. Winch setup worked great on the trailer. We'll explain a little bit more about that if we get the truck off. 1976 F600 cabin chassis. It does have a motor and transmission in it. I believe it's a 361 like mine here in the dump truck, but it's automatic, which is weird, and it's just a single speed rear end, no two-speed. Didn't really care about all that. It had 6 brand new tires on it basically. One of them has been flat spotted and drug, which I still get 5 good ones. And it does have power steering on it, which my dump truck does not. So for what I gave for the truck, take the tires and wheels off, they'll direct bolt on because they're Dayton's, and the power steering unit, I can scrap the truck if I don't want any other parts off of it for more than I've got in it. We'll put it that way. So we gotta see if we can get this off the trailer by myself. Here's the dump truck, of course. So we just unbolt the tires and wheels and bolt them back up Dayton style. We got a lot of work to do on the dump truck between now and next season. Oh man, the things I get myself into. All right, let's see if we can get this off the truck. All right, well, not gonna need the little ramps. There's ones I showed you in the winch video. We set them on center blocks, and then that just basically lengthens the ramp up. But I've backed in here in the ditch, and with the tractor I think we'll be okay. When we were loading it, we had some trouble with this saddle tank right here dragging. It sits way lower than anything else on the frame, and we ended up putting 2 blocks under it, jacked one side up, and it's kind of a nightmare. But we got it on there. I didn't realize how low that was going to be, but we won't need that here because I'm going to try to pick the back of it up with a tractor and roll it down off here, and then I hope I can pick up enough. I may end up having to go get the 1086, but pick up on it enough to get it moved around back. So let's see what we can do, guys. I'm gonna set the camera up, but I might end up having to speed up some of it, so stay with me. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this one up and call it good. Not a whole lot of footage on this one. Again, I wanted to get more footage of retrieving the 2 trucks. The F250, we didn't get any of that at all. I told you a little bit about it. I'm sure you'll see a lot of that in the future as the towing rig. Kind of on the fence yet whether to keep it or whether not to, but I'm sure I will because I've had those before and they tow and pull really good. I think that would be a great compliment to the gooseneck. The F600, you've seen that already, talked about it. Wheels and tires, power steering unit, that's all I care about on that truck. Get it gone to the scrapyard before long. But the main thing is I hauled it 2 hours home. It pulled fine behind the truck other than the gutless 5.4, but we're within 500 to 800 pounds of what Glenda weighs, the Gleaner combine. So I'm gonna go get my own combine. So definitely stay tuned for that. There's no reason why I shouldn't be able to. We're half the distance. I've pulled gleaners on that, the F and the K on that trailer before, so I know the width and the height issues, how to load them, what it takes. Now that we've got the winch, that's something I didn't have before, so that's going to be amazing. So if you're interested in that, definitely stay tuned. I'm sure it'll be an ordeal. We'll get to see the Luke and Coleman, the guys that I got it from. They've been doing a whole lot of farming on their own in the YouTube world as well. But thank you everybody for being here. Really appreciate you following on the journey with me. Picked up a lot of new subscribers lately. Thank you for that. Don't ever hesitate dropping something down in the comments. Let me know, how you feel about something, questions, whatever. You guys have been with me from the beginning. Thank you so much for that. Like I said, it's up and down. Never know what you're going to get, but it's what's going on right now at the farm. So if you're interested in any merchandise, I'll put a link in the description of Mad Moose Designs, IP Farms, hats, shirts, and decals. Go over and check them out. And we'll see what happens over the next couple of days, guys. Till next time, thank you.